34 kills. He had an unbelievable game. And look at the combination off the start, forcing Kankan into the open, or Smoggy, sorry. And well, actually, Kankan back into the corner as well. It is not the start that EDG
rotates, make it costly for this squad, or even get up behind later. He's let the first two pass. He hears the third. The peek is in, and he's caught Nukia. Blast pack to come up close. He's putting the pressure on. And it's a teammate of nobody on the other side who's fighting up in heaven. This is a thorn in the side of Giants. And this retake already fragmented with Kankan behind. They have to hurry up, ignoring their back instead, focusing front. And there's next to nothing left to stand for Giants. EDG, they seem to stumble at the... Well handled in the first round. Now the easy part, at least it should be. Weaker weapons. The first is Sheriff around the corner, and the pace has caught them off guard. That's a big blow to the side of EDG. A weapon down in mid, but that can be occupy some sneaky spaces. You can see Smoggy is actually covering for nobody. He's taking initial contact. He was. Then tucked in and allowed nobody to clean that one up. They're here together either way. The point being the trade isn't really possible. Certainly not easy. Ryan, he's got utility out. Okay, sure, he's managed to find his gun, but look at his health. Look at the weapon he's working with. 19 health left on nobody, but it's not enough. And then, okay, they find the one kill. How much more can they do? What damage will the side of Giants walk out of this round with? And it okay,
That's
3 kills, 19 HP on nobody. That could have went so. Aggression from EDG. Just W keying it into the B site. Now there's a lot of players waiting here. The nade fragmented them, so they weren't able to get out on time. And a ton of control still for the side of Giants. Cam watching A, so no one's able to sneak. Little bit of damage onto Hao Dong. He's in position. Snakebite tagging him up, making him vulnerable. Teammates on the way though. The cover should be here. Still though, EDG are doing the damage. Giants now down and out of this round. It's just Hoodie in a 1v4. In a matter of seconds, this went from a round they should be closing out and wondering how many players will be left alive to absolutely everybody on the defense.
Ability to play with, but he has no friends alongside him. Isolated behind the back of the site. Rotation has begun to come in, and he's managed to land that first shot. Anything more would have to be a miracle. Vitinho's heard the footsteps. Rhyme's still within the site. Somehow, again, these rounds are looking competitive, and both players now stuck within the site.
Vitinho's managed to arm himself up, now rocking in with a Vandal. They're not holding the angle together, though. It'll have to be the trade on Rhyme. He's fallen to start it off, and Chichu closes that one out. They still got both online, ready to catch some players on the way through. They're moving back to B.
Oh, you can't give him that chance. You just can't. Kankan don't miss those. Oh, already, that's Rhyme dropped. He was meant to delay. Look at the pace of how they're playing this at the moment. It's almost disrespectful, the showstopper, just to make sure that any huge reliance onto Nuke. He's going to be basically in a 1 versus 3 fight here. He gets one, and that's it. Not going to be able to get anything more. The rest of the team's so far away. EDG are going to have a free afterplant here, and well, if Rhyme can get a kill, maybe there's a chance to have that Rolling Thunder, but Chichu instead have caught them on that rotation. It's the same scenario they were just in moments ago. 3 players trying to fight back in.
This time they might decide to go for it. Smokes and your breach online, but it's Kankan closing this round, you'd imagine. The second Vitinho goes down, at least gets his showstopper online, but it's the next round they're thinking about using it. Time to hightail it. The EDG finding yet another round. Yeah, and it's also the utility that they have. Rolling Thunder, showstopper still to play with. Nade is through. Hoodie's gone down. Picked off on the other side, causing another problem. Giants have to be worried about their back while they want to fight forward. And now a Viper's Pit comes online. A safe haven to play from for EDG. An ultimate that's incredibly difficult to fight back through. Rolling Thunder and Showstopper committed. They're searching for them! And Vitinho's found them all! That's ridiculous! Giants now only have nobody to deal with. He's got heaven, but look at that util he finds. He runs right into. Then that one play, that combo to absolutely ruin them. Crowd control them out of the round. Vitinho, he's turned away at the wrong moment. Disaster for this man as he goes down, and now the space is wide open for EDG's taking.
Yeah, one of the highlights of this matchup last time was Vitinho 8-1 in opening duels. I think Kankan has been bullying him so far. Hasn't had that same sort of luck.
They've all rotated.
Yeah, they've gambled. Well, the thing is, they've heard the From the Shadows. Maybe had that expectation. Nobody has been so good at getting the timing right. The flash is sublime. Can't see a thing. No chance even for a trade. He's going to throw out the Tiger for good measure, but the fact is, again, hey, guess what? 3v5.
Another kill to go their way. They try to trade the operator of Can, but he cannot go down. EDG. And already you can see Giants are expecting to rotate back after what they've shown, but no. EDG are very much looking to commit here, as Hoodie just found out the hard way, caught after his paranoia. But Giants are able to drop the spike and slow the EDG push. Can, a shining light for this squad, very nearly finds another. He's down to the rifle. 2 versus 3. And 2 players on site. Can's found another. That's the showstopper. Online, fired out and found. He'll die to the fall damage, leaving them with a chance. Nukia has to find Chichu. The plant coming in. He's going to have the info. It all comes down to this fight, and Chichu wins. EDG round.
Side to the coin. The fight, though, the flash is fantastic, but the shots aren't connected. They get nothing.
And then somehow it's EDG who come out on top. Nobody from far away picking up that double. Okay, they do end up losing Can, a big player for their squad. But considering what they're up against and the space retrieved on the other side, they might not be too worried. That is Chichu. You might be confused. You might be thinking, why does that look like it's an attacker? He's quite clearly in a defender position. He's found his reward for his trouble with Hoodie falling. And Haodong's got his lurk up through mid. It's worth looking like late.
And there on the other. Taking that control. Rhyme already with him, but he's somewhat alone. The flash is good, but it also catches Nukia. And now Rhyme's the only one fighting. They are watching for this. Cloud has managed one. Starting to look a little bit better, but Kan's still standing, still fighting. The nade into the back of sight is going to force Rhyme into more awkward position. He's just going to tank it. He's going to try and hold on in that back corner, now hiding within the smoke. His teammate placed just moments ago. Hoodie from above, but it's nobody. And Kan within that sight, just waiting for the moment that flash comes back online. He's managed to sneak forward. Hoodie's found one. But look who they're up against once again. He's read things perfectly, but the shot is missed, and he goes right back into Rhyme. Finally, Giants managed to get their second round on the board, but boy, was it close.
They can push up to 3, the bare minimum, maybe. They're still...
Last time it was 9-3, 9-3, but I think you'd have to be pretty optimistic to expect a repeat after the manner in which these rounds have gone. Good start, though. Vitinho finally taking down his Rays counterpart.
Almost what EDG want, confirmation that those rotations are coming through. What in the world is that? A rolling thunder put into heaven. They hadn't spotted anyone there. They gambled on it, and instead they've lost Nukia's life. The Giants seem lost.
They know where he is. Oh. Hoodie playing a risky game. He was spotted by the Tiger on the way in. Just managed to find that opener, though. Spike dropped to the deck. He has no support once again, just stuck in this corner. And now the showstopper put through. Nobody to be found, just going to be pushing straight through. It's actually the trade. Chichu, though, left. 15 HP, has the spike, has to stick it just to get it through onto the round, and Cloud going to make sure that he...
他们给了机会，我还是自己没有抓住，我觉得一般吧。
He's going to prod, but he's going to get pushed. I mean, Forsaken's round the corner with the flash from something. Both of them being used. No way! What is that from Haodong? 3 strikes!
Last time it was at the beginning of the map, and now they desperately need themselves the pistol. An instant stun straight through, and it's going to be the trades back. Cloud's done incredible. EDG a second time. First time, a close series, a battle. The T1 ended up winning. The second time, they got blasted, and that's exactly what's happening here.
Time for a final stand on the side of Giants. Haodong already on the site. Spectre in hand, close range fight, but Vitinho wins it. Giants with a much needed opening and a plan secured.
Yeah, this is a round that should be utterly impossible to lose. I know that the majority of players are in towards heaven. They're the ones with the rifles, but Nuke, well, just like the first half, he's getting caught off. That gives nobody a gun, and that's not what you want to be doing on this map. The judge jumping in. They are tagged up as well. They're very tagged up. There's a very real chance of this round falling apart. Making their way through, again going for this A-site dive. They've sectioned off nobody. And actually, he's just going to pop the showstopper. He's going to track it through. I thought for a second he was going to land and hit that shot, but Hoodie has thankfully put him down.
Yeah, it was damn close as well. Run that back 10 more times. With it being him, I believe he'll hit it.
I think running back
10 out of 10. Oh, here's the drop. Shot good to start with, but nobody's only able for one. Nukia can't catch them off guard, though. He's lost his life. They've lost the sight of B. Giants are...
All of them going in the other direction. They could have still been rotating through mid, but just look at the setup. Stun ready. Cloud on the corner. This should at least be one for him. Then the stun in response. Cloud taking over, giving them that lifeline. It's left on to Chichu, and he won't be able to do it. But look at the response. Everybody from EDG is here.
Yeah, they're ready. Their utilities prime. Tiger already through. Oh, just a dry peek at a Concon. He's already down. Smoggy follows through, much of the same.
Nice.
And it's Cloud in back-to-back rounds, breathing life into this Giants squad. Great damage done. He'll fall. Nobody starts to have an answer. But look at the damage on Haodong from earlier on. He should be easily dropped on the way through, with Chichu having to do it all, and indeed a blind shot in the smoke. Chichu, 2 opponents, no reload though. Goes out with a classic. Pushes coming in, Giants again with that control. Rolling Thunder pushes, well, doesn't fully push Smoggy out the side. He's gonna have to shimmy his way around. And actually nobody goes down. Smoggy has retrieved it and is now looking to utilize it. Swapped over to a Bulldog Trader. And he'll get a kill for his trouble with Chichu. And himself still standing strong, no spike planted. Giants could even take this in the other direction. Rotation time would take quite a while. Maybe they just pump the brakes and wait.
Yeah, they've got a minute on the clock. And the fact is, if they wait long enough, they can pick up the orb, Seekers for Cloud. It would likely give things away. Smoggy is going to go swinging into a firing squad. Somehow comes out of that the better. They were patiently waiting.
It's buying time. They're healing. They're focused forward on this madman who's making noise, but up behind them, here he comes. It's Chichu, cutting down the numbers of Giants further, and that advantage now sits next. And they'll run this crossfire late into the round. Rhyme does have to check his back, though, and that timing, they might have even seen him. They might have an idea where he is. He'll get the first, but not the second. And now 10 HP. One knife from Smoggy will close it, but Cloud saves them. Starting out this round. Now,
wow.
Maybe they'll get the reward for it if they can dodge. No, that flash has caught one. Patino knows where he is. Chichu down, nobody still to be dealt with. They know the flash went off earlier, that it should be around here somewhere. They weren't ready for Concon to go through, and now nobody strikes, but it's a little bit of a whiff. It's not quite lining up, and it looks like the side of EDG might have to do it in the next, because they're not really in a position here.
He's still going for it. He believes in himself, and I can see why. Already managing to clear out Cloud. Smoggy up top is going to put it into a 1v2. And this is the man you'd want in that scenario, but both players up above. A flash ready, dodges it! What? On the other side, and Concon ready and waiting to receive. Well, I say that, Haodong might actually be the first point again! And it's just a mow down, even attempting to go for a knife. Prime somehow manages to get a multi-frag, but the adaptations from EDG just go with classics on the rest of the players, gives them a chance to maybe win a long-range fight if it comes, and well, there you go. Sheriff at least getting one. The classics also overwhelming. Nobody, Haodong, well, again, putting these smokes up close, but it's just going to be the trades. Giants doing an incredible job here. Chichu, this is risky. He's going to go through the smoke and only manages to get one. Seemed a little bit of an overpace and overplay, but I guess when you got this man around, you can take a risk.
It's the thing, though, he's going to have to do this with the Marshal now. Listen, he just needs a body shot on each of these players, and they're going down. No shields to work with. There's the first! That was a headshot as well. But Hoodie's still alive at the end. It's kind of ruined my day. There's 2 minutes left in this store, so, you know, these things happen. But yeah, it's mostly pistols for EDG, and although Giants had a lot of success with them, you have to think that that won't be all too common in this map. So already Haodong's found one, but it's just one, Tom. Just one kill is okay. Anything else I would be certainly surprised with. Haodong, though, has now got a rifle, and Smoggy's picking up a headshot. This could get seriously costly. He's going for the reload despite his low HP. He definitely wants another fight.
Yeah, much safer plant this time. A position where he really can't find anything from, and Cloud continuing his form from the last map.
It's Concon who's going to have to do it to begin. Flash up, not caught him. He's already ahead of them. They're clearing the corner, but a little late. He'll still get a double for his trouble, and now come more. The teammates flooding the site. And EDG fighting strong in this round. It's only Nukia left in a 1v4.
Yeah, and the thing is, obviously taking the orb is vital for him getting close to his ult in the next round. But they know exactly where he is, completely surrounded as well, locked in with Chichu behind him. For him, any damage would be nice. Taking out any of these players remaining. First goes his way, making things more costly, but as said, escaping this one. I don't think he's going to be expecting the player behind. And EDG are going to keep this one relatively clean. Oh, a Judge and a Blade Storm for Khan in this round. It's one of the deadliest combinations. Nobody just runs straight out. I love the confidence on this man, but that's a little bit ridiculous. Maybe expect time for this man.
That's what it's all about, and he spotted one as well. The information good. Someone's got to check it eventually, but not in time. He's got two already, and now causing havoc up behind. They don't know he's going to Judge the dash in. It's ambitious, and it won't work out this time, but I think he might have done enough. He spotted most of the players, only Killjoy left in the unknown. And the Rolling Thunder avoided by most of the squad. 2 players still close by. The stun, though, that's going to stop them from helping out, but the pressure isn't applied. It's a little delayed on the side of Giants. When they make it out, all these players are able to fight again. The stuns have subsided, and now the 2v1. Cloud having to find both, and he'll find none. Do it by the looks of things.
Look at the supportive utility that's about to go down to set this man up for an opener. And he ain't gonna miss it. Through the wall, Hoodie's lost his head. Well, now they just fall back. Happy with what they've managed to start with. That operator did take quite a bit of damage. Khan having to be healed up, but well, that's why he had the support to begin with.
That's an awkward fight. Nukia will just... The rotations are back through. And the Tiger, no, the Flash, in fact, about to come in. Fatinho almost caught him with the blast pack over, but he missed his way up top, and now the rest of the squad will crumble. Rhyme on for 1, but he needs, yeah, there's so much more to even do damage to this squad. That is a...
He's going to be within it. I think just wanting to almost place the lockdown the second he is able to. Not going to find anything as well, and that start is not good. Nuke down, now the counter lockdown in play, and Fatinho even being forced off by utility, desperately trying to find the counter, and the orbital strike will be just that. They're going to hold on to their control at least.
Rolling Thunder's used up, though. EDG are not giving up just yet. They want a few more fights, and Giants will give it to them. Cloud on the first and the second. This man has shown up for Giants all series long. He's been one of the main points to look at, but now down. The round is lost. Edward Gaming giving them next to no space, no quarter, and no rounds. 5-2. And this is starting to get reminiscent of that
Well, they haven't got any rounds for it. Now, maybe looking to pick up the pace.
Well, they most certainly are, but it's not helping them, at least not to start. Again, the knight in shining armor for the Giants squad has been taken down.
If you manage to take out a gun or two, it is wholeheartedly worth it.
Rhyme's already
you have to hope that, yeah, Fatinho's not getting anything. They make it look easy. A Prime Gaming flawless. He's actually going back through the smoke. I don't know how he's come out relatively unscathed, and actually Hoodie has managed to find the opener on Howdong instead. A lot of their utility now dissipating. For Giants, after a successful initial fight, they're going to fall back.
Yeah, they've left Nukia the whole time waiting, and I imagine they thought that just seconds away was nobody rounding the corner so that Nukia could take him down, but that aggression hasn't come out from the side of EDG, maybe in part because of the pistols that they're up against. Spinnery disadvantages glaring, and very quickly, that one is closed out by your defenders. Look, Giants do okay to get a plant down, but at this stage, all eyes are on the next round. They have to turn up when they get the rifles in hand, or this series could slip away. Pass, but he has support, of course. Breach stood here, and he's going to go back, hold that with the operator, cause problems for them on the way through, and allow somebody else to find that damage. Instead, it's Smoggy up behind this box, and they're so focused on him. Will they see him? He got pushed up in the air, the stun goes in, but that is a great Rolling Thunder from the side of Giants. The rewards being reaped as we
still got one.
Just one. It leaves it in a 1v3 that Howdong surely cannot win, and he's caught running through the smoke. Another round for Giants.
A lot of the rounds are few and far between. Can they start to build this into a streak? Well, straight away they're gonna lose Hoodie. And he's going to escape relatively unscathed.
Oh, what? He's going! He's running it down! After the opening pick, that's the least expected thing. Even knowing that it's nobody, this guy is insane. He will run it no matter what, but hold on, Giants are back competing. 30 HP on Cloud, 58 on Nukia. It's certainly not looking pretty, no smokes.
Great position. He's going to, well, almost give it up by the fact that the alarm bot goes down, just trying to buy as much time as possible, and Chichu has already dropped another. It's whiffy from Vitinho. That was their chance. Both players facing the other way, but he really has not shown up today.
That was the fear. In a high-pressure match, G are knocking on victory's door before this half even ends.
Oh, the combo is nasty! Hoodie for the second round in the row is immediately dead. It's just ult spam. Everybody trying to find something. Good work from Cloud to put this back into an advantageous spot. Last round of the half, so everything being thrown in. The fact is, though, they've got that man advantage, but let's be real, even that hasn't meant a lot so far in this game.
What?
No shot.
No!
No, Timmy, the turret's gonna give it away! I feel like he played against PaperX and went, I understand.
As they come around this corner, stun through, seems decent, can't peek with the nade. He's forced back into the corner. Good shot, but that's all it amounts to. And his teammate miles away.
Yeah.
Even the actual spawn on lockdown, they're seeing that it's clear, and good idea that most players, if not all, are coming from this angle. Still, that doesn't help them in the initial fight. Cloud is able to pick up one return that makes it a little bit more difficult. It's Nukia of all players to go down. They still have a lot of that initiating utility, but a player up top after the stun. Chichu only good for one. Giants keeping it close, but they have to get boots on the ground, get into that site, and start the defuse. As time ticks ever further away, another player comes up and around. Hold on. Now the last man standing, it's Chichu. The defuse already halfway. The smoke blinding him, and he might not get a chance. Never mind. They've lined up.
Can they do something with these pistols once again? It's once more a solo Sheriff and Classics. Oh, the Sheriff's at least got one.
Yeah, Cloud was actually hightailing it through Dish at that point, so fair play. Being able to adjust in time. Damage is also being done onto this man here who's looking the wrong way. They walked right past him. Somehow Nukia wins it! That's a justified spam. He had no chance in that fight, yet still he comes out on top. Surely not. After all of the rounds we've witnessed, when it comes down to next to nothing but a few pistols, this squad
dodged it.
Reaches a new level. But with Hoodie down, pressure's now on Cloud to find another, and he won't land the shot this time. Now EDG are getting back on the horse.
Yeah, this is kind of where we expected this round to be, but the shaky start made it look like Giants were going to do it again with the pistols. It seems to be where they've been best, if anything. Oh, Smoggy is going to put Nuke in the grave. It's left all onto Rhyme. I don't even think he managed to get the Spectre back, so Giants are going to fight back into this one. It really does have to be now. Khan only going to be on an SMG, and how is Vitinho already dead? That just seems to...
He will be focused on that spike that's now down on the ground. They might not have the time or the space to really worry about Nukia. Never mind! The man might not play a role as far in this map, and that's just, you need more than that.
Yeah, the Prince has been turned into a frog, it seems.
Very much so.
Execution, nice shot from Hoodie. Khan out of the mix, and the spam has done a lot.
That round is done, and Giants might as well start packing their bags, but he's bought them some time, some space, some opportunities. How dong, good timing. He's got two somehow! His third in the round, but his fourth of 8.
He's even bought up a rifle.
Rolling Thunder in each direction, though. They can be traded out. Orbital strike for Hoodie. Here it goes, right away. Rolling Thunder's put out. Vitinho able to catch nobody. That's a big kill. Flash defuse. Or How Dong can draw their eyes on the site. She most certainly will now. And the off angle being held by Smoggy can do damage. Now that is a bit of an anomaly. The kill.
And it's going to spot the aggression. I think there's only one player being caught by that. Going to start spotting in the other direction. Vitinho waiting and actually ends up killing the player behind.
To work with the information with the Seekers shows them exactly where their opponents are. And with just Nukia standing 1 versus 3, Another nail in the coffin of Giants. Luckily, it's his teammates that he's on his way towards. Now, there's 4 players stacked up. Giants have made the right call. They've gambled correctly, and they've got the reward already. The opening found, the space denied, and EDG back out immediately. They've realized what they're up against.
That might be a gun to be had as well. Something to be picked up. In fact, the entirety of Giants, bar Hoodie, have completely rotated. They are playing a game of risk at this stage. But it looks like they might have got it spot on once again. The peek through the stun is just perfect. Completely caught. And now the lockdown from the defender is going to be coming out.
And the spike has to be defused time against the defensive side. They have to flood in and find space quickly. And there's already a response being teed up for the side of EDG. Right into the fray, picking up everyone in sand. All 3 kills in this round have been there. And Giants, I don't know what they want to consider, but there's not really a decision left to make. Rhyme in a 1v3, he'll find the first, has to dart to sight if he wants to even have a chance at this, and Chichu.
A showstopper is something at least. And seeing this operator in the hands of Kong.
What?
It's just absurd. Even continues to push. Nobody is taking over. 3 kills. He was alone. Nobody alongside him, and somehow they now sit in a huge advantage.
Should be done. Giants are locked into spawn. Nukia and Hoodie, the ones that have to clutch it, and the weaponry is at a disadvantage. The lockdown comes in, insult to injury. The clock now a major enemy for the side of Giants, and they're running it down. But look, Nukia's in trouble. I don't think he can even get out of there at this point. Barely. So close to the line, but they're detained. This is done. The clock alone would win it. Smoggy's up close to finish him off. An execution. And that's what this series has been. The side of Giants are out of time, out of luck, and out of champions. EDG making history for the region.